I don't think companies realize just how angry people are with their leadership. I don't think they realize just how upset consumers are with having to pay more and getting less. Politicians, it's obvious that the public's had enough of them. And you've got to really feel it to get it. And I wonder how often they spend time actually listening to their consumers, listening to the communities that they serve, and just shutting up. Look, the first thing that I tell people who are entering this profession is keep quiet, ask great questions, listen intently to the answers, record them so you're not taking notes, because then you're focused on what they're saying at that moment and not really taking it in. So that'd be point number one. Point number two is that it's also a visual medium. It's not just written. And even though I've got a reputation for being focused on words, I'm as concerned about the visual impact. People remember a picture. They remember something that grabs their imagination, either positive or negative. And again, I don't think most people in the business world or in the political world realize the power of the visual. It's easy to value words because most of these people read the newspaper. What they don't realize is that Americans don't anymore. It's why newspapers are going bankrupt. It's why every year you see 3 or 4 dailies close. You see magazines disappearing. So the people at the very top value words, but everybody else is getting their news from television or getting their news on the web. And the web becomes more visually based as well. Everything is about YouTube. Everything is about video because it's more interactive, it's more engaging, it's more entertaining. And these people got to the top not by being visual, not by being entertaining. In fact, a lot of the people who see this film will end up actually being very boring. You don't do well in the elite of America necessarily by being this great communicator. Very often, business and politics rewards knowledge more than the ability to impart that knowledge. CEOs are the worst communicators there are. One reason is because their PR people underneath them kiss their ass, tell them exactly what they want to hear. Oh, great speech. I just went to see The Ides of March yesterday, and the George Clooney character comes off, looks over at his guys, and they go, hey, great job, way to go. I've never seen someone in politics or business confront the person they're looking for and say, you know what, you sucked. That was a pathetic performance. Did you see the people in the front row? Half of them were asleep. Did you see the people in the 5th row? No, because they walked out on you. The moment that someone picks up a BlackBerry, I know that I'm losing them. The moment that they look around and check their watch, I know that they're done. They're not paying attention to me. It's not what you say that matters. It's what people hear. And yet for the typical CEO, they're deaf. They really are.